Hello world. I'm making this new type of video here in my garden, as the title suggests. This is not just a showcase of our garden. This is a family garden. It's more of a life situation that I'm currently in. Uh, I've spent the last 2 years basically none on myself and just working and working. So I decided to make this video as I'm sort of upset where the world is currently heading, with AI and automation and everything. And I have been seeing that creep up on YouTube as well. A lot of videos are AI generated with AI voices and people who sort of sound human but are in this uncanny valley. So I decided to start making content that I would enjoy watching myself. In addition to that, I really wanted to spend more time in nature as working two office jobs currently, and I love my jobs, but they sort of take the life out of me, especially when I commute every day. And I sort of feel like modern day jobs have become nothing more than basically grown up daycare for people, I sort of imagine that none of my work that I'm actually doing there is doing any good, if you know what I mean. It doesn't have any meaning. I feel like I'd much rather be happier plowing a field, which is what I ultimately ended up doing. So I'll be showcasing a little bit of our family orchard here. I'm not that knowledgeable about agriculture. I'm trying to learn. I recently started taking this up, although I do have prior experience plowing as a kid. I used to plow fields when we used to go to the village and everything like that, but and like plant seeds, but that's a distant memory, sort of feels more like a black and white dream than anything else. I don't know if I'll be uploading frequently. I just had a spur at the moment and I wanted to make something. This channel used to be a conglomeration of whatever I felt like in the past more than 11 years, and now I'm starting to do something else. But in all of that time, I feel like I lost myself more in the adult life per se. So I'm out here voicing my opinions out into the echo of nothingness if anybody even watches this. But ultimately, it doesn't really matter because I know I'll be watching this in 10, 15 years looking back, as I love introspecting. And this would be a great conduit for that, like a time capsule where I can look back and see how I've been feeling. And currently, as I'm speaking, I guess a lot of thoughts are going through my head because this is unscripted. But that's pretty much it. At the end of the day, you have to be really careful what you step on in the field. There's usually a lot of branches that could be sticking out, like in this case where I'm pulling out a bunch of stuff that ended up poking through my shoe, or rather slippers in this case. Um, some of these things are very subtle. Usually, when you step on a rock, you end up feeling them, but some of them can actually penetrate you and your skin, which I guess it's why people usually use boots when they go out and work in the field. So, if you're planning to take up any of this, safety is number one priority, and you need to take care of yourself and look out. What you are looking at currently is tea. This is how your tea looks like when it's freshly gathered. It needs to be the roots need to be cut off first. Usually, like 2/3 of it need to be cut off, and then spread in a room for like a week or so, so it ends up drying up, and then it would be very safe to drink. I hope you enjoyed this little showcase. I wish you all a pleasant day and take care.